Hey everybody, how's it going? Thought I'd go ahead and read another chapter of Sirach. So here we go. Chapter 30. He who loves his son causes him to often feel the rod, that he may have joy from him in the end. He who punishes his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice in him among his acquaintances. He who teaches his son grieves the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice in him. Though his father dies, it is as though he were not dead, for he has left one behind who is like himself. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not grieved. He left behind an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall repay kindness to his friends. He who makes too much of his son binds up his wounds, and his body shall be troubled at every cry. He who makes too much of his son binds up his wounds, and his body shall be troubled at every cry. A horse unbroken becomes headstrong, and a child left to himself shall be unruly. Spoil your child, and he shall cause you dread. Play with him, and he shall bring you to grief. Do not laugh with him, lest you have sorrow from him, unless you gnash your teeth in the end. Give him no freedom in his youth, and do not wink at his foolishness. Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat his side while he is a child, lest he become stubborn and be disobedient to you, and so bring sorrow to your heart. Discipline your son and put him to work, lest his wickedness, lest his wicked behavior be a stumbling to you. Better is the poor being healthy and strong in body than a wealthy man who is afflicted in his body. Healthy and good state of body are better than any gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. There is no wealth above a healthy body, and no joy above the joy of the heart. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. Yeah. Delicacies poured upon a closed mouth are as servings of meat placed upon a grave. What good is the offering to an idol? For it neither eats nor smells. So is he who is persecuted by Yahweh. He sees with his eyes and groans, as a eunuch that embraces a maiden and sighs. Do not give your mind over to sorrow, and do not afflict yourself on purpose. The gladness of the heart is the life of man, and the joy of a man prolongs his days. Love your own being and comfort your heart. Remove sorrow far from you. For sorrow has killed many, and there is no profit in it. Envy and wrath shorten the life, and worry brings age before time. A cheerful and good heart pays attention to his meat and diet. you know, when you look around, you go out there, stores, whatever. Have you been paying attention to parents and their children? Now, not lumping everyone all together because you can't do that. But I've noticed, I don't know, for the most part, most children seem to be well behaved, but you always have those that are headstrong and disobedient. So think of this. If you are headstrong and disobedient to things, do not go well. When you're obedient to Yahweh, and at least you try to follow His Torah, try to follow His ways, you get rewarded. I mean, granted, we can't do, like our clothing, for instance. Oh my goodness, how are you going to be able to find anything? Yeah, granted, you can find 100% cotton, but that's rare even because they're always mixing. You ever notice that about the evil? What do they do? Yahweh is pure. Everything He made is pure and good. What are the evil doing? Perverting everything, right down to us in any and every way they possibly can. So fight against the world. Don't follow the world. Don't be a part of the world. Be set apart. Kodesh. As He is not a part of the world. He is Kodesh. He made the world. He made it all. Do you understand? Hope so. Take care. I'll see you next time.